But people, if you read Proverbs, you're going to see this constantly. You're going to see this over and over and over again. Deliverance from a strange woman. Proverbs talks a lot about women. I'm going to tell you one reason why Proverbs talks a lot about women. Solomon loved women. Loved many strange women. And towards the end of his life, what happened? You know, strange women can be anything. Worship other gods. Right? Strange men can be anything. Worship other gods. They don't live by your statutes and your standards, which is the Bible's. Strangers. Yes, God say it's okay to house strangers. But take Naomi. And Ruth. What happened with Ruth? Ruth was a strange woman, a Moabitess. Worshipped the gods of her fathers and her mothers. Right? But then all of a sudden, along come Naomi. She saw Naomi and how she acted, how she walked, and how she talked. And her husband died, which was Naomi's son. And Naomi was like, hey, go back home to your parents. She's like, no, I'm going where you going, and I'm serving your God. I'm living by your standards. You see, it's okay to help strangers. But one thing about strangers, they got to be willing to convert. If not, they're going to stay strangers to you. Do you understand? They got to be willing to convert. You know, Ruth's story is an amazing story. I was reading it the other day, and I almost brought tears to my eyes. How she's like, I'm going to serve your God. And it was like, wow, that was so deep. It was like somebody giving their life to Jesus. And you see what happened from that? Obed. Jesse. David. Wow. You see what happened during the conversion process? Of this woman leaving off her people, the ways of her people. And turning to God led her to be the grandmother of David. God blessed her. And they say that they blessed her. Look at the story of Ruth and really see what it's really about. Somebody turning their way to God. You can say a Gentile being led away from the old ways. Do you understand, people? But some people don't want to change from their ways. Does that mean God gives up on people? No. God sends multiple people to everyone until the day you die. You got time long as you live. Long as you breathe. You got time. Do you understand? But in the meantime, it's best to be single, people. In this way, in this world, and how things are going, be single. Until God opens that door up and gives you that right one, be single. You know, I always compare myself to Samson all the time. It's like, oh man, wow. It's like I always fall for the wrong type, but do you really? Maybe you're just trying to help a lost soul. And you're going about it the wrong way. Because everybody's like, I can never do what Samson did. We do it all the time. And it's only been a few stories in this world when people just met that one other and never been with nobody else. You don't see that often. It don't happen often. Most of us been through trial and errors. Do you understand? Some trial and error, some people made it through. Some people didn't make it through the trial and error. So I'm not judging no one on this such thing, but I'm telling you, be careful, just like the word is telling you to be careful with these things. If you don't be careful, you're going to end up going to hell. I'm just being real. I'm sure that woman who got killed last night at the hotel in Tillman's Corner didn't think it was going to be her last day. You understand? I watched another video, but you know what? Let me pause and I'll talk about that in a second.